tryna copy the whole yeah. They tryna copy the way. They tryna copy the way. I'm saying we started a whole new way. Whoa. They tryna copy the way. Yeah. They tryna copy the way. Trap. They tryna copy the way. Too many chain like a slave.
They got too much soul. What's good with y'all YouTube? The rail on here and the top is near. Yes, sir. And today we are going to be reacting to top celebrities who still might be alive today. Now I had a different video planned, but I clicked this video because Michael Jackson was on the thumbnail. They may or may have not been clickbaiting me, but I want to check it out anyways. I want to see what type of bullshit they got, or maybe they have 100% facts. You never know. Let's get into it right now.
Alright, so before we get started on today's video, I have some super exciting news to share with you. The one, the only, Lindsay Ivan is launching a new reaction channel called Peach. If you love Lindsay as much as we do, be sure to check out this channel. It's gonna be a lot of fun. We can all freak out about how cute she is. Anyways, back to our vid. I get it. We all fall hard for celebrities. We love them, whether it's their music, movies, art, books. When I fall, fall hard. But there comes a time when we just gotta let them go. You know, fly off into the realm of the big unknown.
Rest in peace to everybody in this video, though.
Followed by a tearful salute. But some people get so famous, mysterious conspiracies begin to surface about whether or not our beloved celeb really did kick the can. Hey guys, I'm your host Rachel Fisher, and today we have our top 10 list of celebrities who still might be alive today, according to the internet. Let's do this. First up, we've got Jimi Hendrix at number 10. The one, the only, the guitar whisperer. On September 8, 1970, the world lost one of the best, if not the best, guitar player to ever exist. He was found dead due to asphyxiation in his London apartment. Or was he?
Or was he? Stupid ass.
Considering how loved Jimmy was, he certainly wasn't going to leave this world without some fight from his fans. Having only been 27 when he passed, people had some questions. Conspiracies soon started to rise up concerning whether or not it was murder orchestrated by his manager, Michael Jeffrey. So he claimed that $2 million life insurance policy he took out the day before he died. Also, Hendrix did, after all, have a phone call the day before discussing leaving his manager. But some people believe that Jimmy never died at all, and that the whole thing was staged. Considering the amount of mystery surrounding his death, fans think to this day that it was all part of a ruse for Jimmy to end his career in the limelight to become someone else. Regardless of if he's alive or dead, his music will forever live on. Coming in at number 9, we have Princess Diana. Now, already there are tons of conspiracy theories surrounding her death, some resurfacing especially because of the current drama in the court across the pond. The world loved her and didn't want to let her go. Some people think the royal family orchestrated it, that the driver was an informant, purposely blinded before they crashed into the tunnel, that the paparazzi set up dangerous and unsafe conditions on purpose, even that Diana wrote a letter outlining a premonition she had that the royal family were planning some kind of accident to happen to her. But some believe Diana was pregnant with her then boyfriend's child, and that the accident was just a ploy to get Diana's name removed from the public eye for good, so she could be alive somewhere out there in the wide, wide world. Coming in at number 8, we have Paul Walker. When Paul Walker died suddenly and tragically in a car accident, the world was shook.
Everybody who died is alive, really? Come on, man, y'all not serious. Just let them rest in peace, man. I gotta give them a story. They alive, they in Cuba, they chilling, they hiding up. Man, cut the bullshit out, man. Let them rest in peace, man. Anyways.
Especially because he's a Fast and Furious star. That's kind of ironic.
What they about to say about this shit? He jumped out the car. They about to say some dumb shit.
Yes. The loss of the Fast and Furious star left many hearts broken, but then the video of the crash was released online, and people's ears started turning. Conspiracy theorists started pointing out errors in the video, specifically 2 people who appear to emerge out of the crash. One looks to be wearing a fire-resistant suit.
Yeah, this shit.
Why could this be? The most compelling piece of evidence says that apparently Paul Walker's car had two different license plates. Believing that the cars were switched out. So, if this is true, where is he now?
That's some power shit right there.
Coming in at number 7, we have Steve Jobs. Is Steve Jobs actually alive in Egypt? Today you will decide. If you haven't heard already, the internet is a strange, wonderful, and at times dark place. Once something's on the internet, anyone can get a hold of it. So when someone posted a pic of a man in Egypt that looked way too much like Steve Jobs, the whole world...
Damn, Steve Jobs, you got Cole Akin, man. I don't know, that definitely looked like him, but that nigga probably a clone.
Screamed, he's alive! Steve Jobs was, after all, a genius, so it's not too hard to imagine.
Yeah, he fucking on a clone himself.
He totally could have. He could have pulled it off. When Jobs passed away, the world actually accepted it, but this picture changed the game, with Reddit users saying things like, quote, I know this is supposed to be a joke, but WTF, this guy looks too much like Steve Jobs to be so random, and WTF is right. How could anyone look so much like Steve Jobs outside of a black turtleneck? It must be him. What do you think? Coming in at number 6, we have Tupac Shakur. Despite now being dead for over 24 years, whispers of Tupac still being alive.
This the fucking Tupac shit. Come on, man. Really? Been damn near 25 years, man. Come on.
Won't quit. Many believe that Pac heard about the attempted assassination on his life, switched himself out with a double, and quickly slipped off to New Mexico and has been laughing.
Where the fuck you find a stunt double, bro? Yo, this shit is dumb funny. This shit making me mad, but it's funny at the same time. Cause who be making these theories? What do? They just sit up, they just lay in their bed at night. Is Michael Jackson really dead? That can't be. They just be doing dumb shit, bro.
Ever since. At least that's what documentary filmmaker Rick Boss, who came out with the documentary Tupac, The Great Escape from UNC. The doc covers his conspiracy, and in an interview said that Tupac's family were okay with the title, and that should reveal what's really going on. Also, if you listen carefully to the lyrics of his song Hail Mary, Pac references coming back to life. Plus, a deepfake insertion of Tupac in the Snoop Dogg video and the holographic performances of Pac on stage at Coachella all support the idea that maybe, just maybe, he is still with us. Coming in at number 5, we have Andy Kaufman. Andy Kaufman was a legendary comedian, and the world was sad to see him go when he passed away in 1984. Say that, please. Or did he? Well, many actually believe this one this time. That is, until 2015, when SNL was about to have their 40th anniversary, Twitter bugs started buzzing with news that Andy was gonna be there, swooping in at the last minute to steal the show. But sadly, he was a no-show. But that hasn't stopped theories to keep on circulating that Kaufman is alive and well, living as a monk in New Mexico. But why? When Kaufman passed away due to cancer at the age 35, even his friends and family believed it was a show. Andy often spoke about faking his own death, and the idea that faith performed perfectly becomes fact. Plus, Andy was very ambivalent about fame, and so suddenly disappearing suited his style. It scares me a little how weirdly this is. So we're just gonna move on. Yeah, okay, good. Coming in at number 4, we have Marilyn Monroe. Hollywood legend Marilyn Monroe shook the world when she passed away. Or did she? You can stop asking yourself if I'm gonna keep doing that. You know the answer. Rumors surrounding Monroe's death sparked within minutes after she passed, many believing her death was orchestrated by
a setup, of course.
The Kennedy family, due to the affair between her and John F. Kennedy. Some say the mafia did it. Others say the FBI because she knew just a smidge too much about aliens. But when John Alexander Baker, author of Marilyn Monroe, Alive in 1984, came across a female hitchhiker with a remarkable resemblance to Monroe, the woman she also claimed to be, a whole new theory emerged. According to the story told by Baker, Marilyn had a mental breakdown.
Because she claimed to be it. Sounds... Fuck! Sounds fishy, but you never know.
For all the death threats she received. To protect her, they staged her death and then moved her to a mental institution in New Brunswick, Canada, where she stayed for 20 years. This woman suffered from schizophrenia and was homeless at the time, but based on her singing voice and her uncanny resemblance, Barker says that he's 99% sure that she was who she claimed to be. She'd be around 94 years old today, so Marilyn, if you're out there, coming in at number 3, we have Jim Morrison. Next up, we have Jim Morrison. If you're a fan of The Doors, then you've heard of the wild and enigmatic Jim Morrison. On July 5th, 1971, Jim Morrison died of a drug-induced heart attack. Say it with me. Or did he? Because there was no autopsy performed on Jim's body, many believe that he faked his own death. Also, there are a lot of different accounts as to where he actually died. Though Morrison was found by his wife Corson that day, a club owner in Paris reportedly said that Morrison had come to the club that night to buy heroin. Once he got it, he went to the bathroom and never came back. The drug dealers got nervous, they'd get caught, pretended he was unconscious, dragged him up to his apartment and placed him in the bathtub and staged it like that. Then there's the story of singer Marianne Faithfull, who said that she and her ex-boyfriend, drug dealer, dropped off drugs straight to the house. They were too strong for him and he died. With so many different accounts, how can we really be sure that
stay in school, don't do drugs.
Morrison hasn't moved to New York City and has become a humble poet under the street lamps? Or some theorists say he's ranch owner Bill Loyer. Morrison did gain a ton of weight while living in Paris during this time, so maybe people didn't recognize him when he came back. Coming in at number 2, we have Elvis Presley. I physically can't do this list without calling him
Elvis, come on, man.
Elvis Presley conspiracies, I just can't. But here we are, so let's do this thing. Since the legend passed away in 1977, fans held true to the phrase, legends never die. Sightings of the king have been everywhere. The first being right after Elvis's death, when a man closely resembling the icon booked a one-way ticket from Memphis to Buenos Aires, Argentina. Another reason people think he is still around is the misspelling of his name on the tombstone. Elvis Aaron Presley is spelled with 2 A's when Elvis spells his name with 1. But on the tombstone, there are 2. Perhaps a secret message revealing the truth? Some sightings go from realistic graying old men to the guy standing behind Catherine O'Hara in Home Alone. Coming in last but not least in our number 1 spot, we have Kurt Cobain.
Come on, man. Y'all gonna put Michael in the thumbnail. Man, I don't even want to watch the rest of this shit. Fuck all that shit, man. I'm thinking they about to tell me a whole story about Michael Jackson, how he alive. Man. Anyways, I hope you I hope you enjoyed. I hope you learned something. I hope you know to let people die. When they say they dead, 99.9% of the time, they dead. So let them live, man. Let them rest in peace, you feel me? They either went up there to live a better life, or they went down there to burn some rice. Ooh, buzz. Anyway, I hope y'all enjoyed it. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'm out of here.
I'm a real ass nigga, don't believe in a lie. Please don't look me in my eyes. You can see the pain inside. Leave a nigga terrified.
It's been a long time coming. I've been road running, rockin' show stunting, smoking on runs and codeine for luncheon.